Welcome to the KBCC Garage.
Hey folks, this is Cliff, Kissy Boy Smith, coming to you with another video today on a project that I'm working on in between other projects, I guess, and the 70 GTX for the Unified Scale Automotive Content Creators Group Build for 2022. Decided to dig this out. My brother actually gave me a whole bunch of model kits and stuff. I don't know how many years ago. It was before I left from Massachusetts. I think he was kind of getting out of the hobby for a minute. He's back in it again a little bit, but he was getting rid of some of his stuff. And he gave me this kit, which I've heard a lot of people hating on this kit, but I see things like this like as the subject. Like 1972 Pontiac GTO or Le Mans or whatever. Like I go for the subject, and then from there I try to make it happen as to what I want it to look like. I had seen this in well, pieces and trees and everything was strewn in my parts collection in a bin, so I had to grab everything and gather it all together, and I found out I had pretty much the entire kit. I have everything except the taillights. They might be in the box that I found all the parts in. I'd have to go to the bottom of it and scrape and see if they're in there. But anyway, I found most of this kit and decided, well, I want to do something with it, because I love these GTOs in that, you know, the early 70s, the way they looked and everything. I mean, they might not have been the most powerful ones, I guess, but they looked nice, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I found this and I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I knew it had the promo style chassis underneath it. From what I've heard from videos I've been doing on my research, other people said that the chassis for the kit comes from the 67 GTO, I guess MPC or AMT, whichever one it is. Another hated kit. I had found that they shared a chassis, and I didn't want to put that underneath. This is what I'm trying to tell you. I wanted a more detailed chassis, and I didn't know what was going to fit underneath it. And I had seen a person on Facebook that was building one with a more detailed undercarriage and so on. And I believe he was using the AMT 70 Monte Carlo. So I had one stashed away, and it was in storage, so I went and I got it. I brought it here, and then I have a 69 Oldsmobile that I keep around. Just, you know, it's a full model, but I keep it around just to mock-up cars that maybe have the same wheelbase. And my 70 Monte Carlo is still sealed, so I didn't want to go opening that up and then find out, you know, I got to do a million different things to make it fit. And I tried the 69 Oldsmobile chassis underneath it, which is what is underneath here now, and it's 100%, from what I could tell, knock on wood, so far, a perfect fit for this. And on top of all that, like I've been using this chassis for a lot of different build-ups, and the draw for me too was the fact that, you know, I could pose the wheels. It's got posable steering, which is perfect in my book. And I was curious because when I put the Oldsmobile chassis on here with the engine and everything underneath it, the engine looked like it sat pretty far back. But I've actually taken firewall from the 69 Oldsmobile and kind of shaped the sides of it and make sure it fits in proper. And then there'll probably be some adjusting that'll need to be done. But I think it looks pretty good. I think it looks pretty good in my opinion. And I've started doing, I guess, a little body work on this to make it as smooth as I can. I think actually when I found this body was a little swayed to the side. It's a little warped, and I fixed it as best I could. I also noticed in the trunk there was some sink marks, so I used some tree mixed with this Tamiya extra thin and made my little goop, a little filler to to fill it in, and I did some sanding on it today to try and even it out. And then this front and balance panel here, I glued that on because it's not going to get in the way when I'm trying to final assemble it, and it'll also probably make it a little easier to paint it. And I did a little sanding on that to get that to sit flush. I'll throw up a picture of that, what I did earlier today. Only issues that I'm having at the moment that I could think of is I need the tail lights, which I haven't seen them in the box. They might be in there. They might be in the bottom of my parts bin there, but I looked through everything the other day and I didn't see them. But that's one issue, and then the other hurdle to overcome is the engine. So I want to put a Pontiac engine in it, and I'd put it out to the Facebook community what the best Pontiac engine would be to put in here. And I've heard the Revell's 68 Firebird, which I have one, but I only have one half of the engine for some reason between here and Massachusetts. That second half of the engine got lost. And then I'd heard the 66 GTO by Revell as well. So I looked on eBay and I got a deal on it, and I clicked on accept the offer, and then I hesitated, and then come to find out that I had already actually bought it. So it's going to be coming. So whether I'm going to use it or not, it's coming, and I think it'll be fine. I'll make it work. With this car, what sparked the idea of me wanting to dig back into to grab this is these wheels. Actually, these are actually Iceman Collections Cragars, and I thought these looked so cool. And I'd seen he made them, like, I think it was a few months ago. I missed the boat on getting those, and they come with the tires. The whole thing is made of it's 3D printed with the gray resin, and I actually painted these tires black and did the raised letters. I actually have another set of these coming because he's restocked them recently. So there's gonna be another project coming with these wheels on it specifically, but this is the start. And I'm not sure which car I'm gonna put the second set on, but I'm aiming to do another old school car to sit next to this one. Yeah, in between working on the old 70 GTX for the USACC build. And, trying to figure out what color I want to go with on it. I didn't know if I wanted to do it as like a street beast that's been used, maybe slightly faded paint job, or completely shiny. Yeah. I'm leaning towards shiny these days, but I'm gonna see how it shakes out. I do have to chrome these wheels, and if they come out dull or whatever, then it might determine whether it's going to be not run down, but maybe very used car with a maybe slightly faded paint job, maybe some primer patches or whatever. But here are the colors that I was thinking of for it, and you can comment below this video. Let me know what you think. I just did an orange Pontiac, so I didn't know if if I wanted to do this. So I've been thinking of the pearl tangerine with the silver base, and I think that will look pretty good on here. But like I said, I just finished an orange Pontiac not too long ago. I'd also thought of this would be just a very plain, no metallic flake black forest green. I think that's a nice color too, with the chrome Cragars and maybe a green interior or a black interior. I don't know yet. I think it might be a light green interior if I did do this color. But that's what I was thinking of, is this black forest green. And then the last color nope, this isn't the last one. The second to last one that I have. Not sure how you pronounce that name. Wicked Phthalo Green, I guess you call it. And I had originally bought this to recreate a paint job for a Pontiac that I did when I was 16. It might make it onto this car. I don't know. It's a nice looking color from what I can tell from the bottle. And then the last color, and the one I've been really thinking of going after, actually painting my first D100 with a mix of this color. It's the festive green. If I gave it like a silver base and then got this over it, and then a nice nice shine. I think this looks kind of close to like a stockish kind of color for a car of that era. So that's what I'm thinking. It's muddling over my brain, what I'm gonna choose for this. But I'm having fun with it. I mean, I've been putting in work on the GTX, but every once in a while, you know, you need a break from what you're working on. You can't just go. You get burnt out. You keep looking at the same thing over and over again. And I am working on that, but I don't know. This one's crept into my heart, so this just reminds me of something that my brother would have had back in the day, and building it up, I was thinking of him. So, another video dedicated to my brother, another car dedicated to my brother. But I think I said maybe in my last video that he had a bunch of Pontiacs back in the day. He had two 168 and 169 GTO, and one was a convertible. He never had one of these as far as I know. But just wanted to do this in between build, and it seemed like it's coming together pretty good. I don't think it's gonna be anything major. Just needed something to do in between, and so I'm not just going full out on the GTX and it's kind of like going through the motions. I do want to have some fun, and this has been creeping into my brain. I love these kind of cars, like I said before, and I like to have this on my shelf, and I even have some people to go around it. This guy's digging it. He doesn't look like he's digging it, but he digs it. He's got his buddy here. It's all about family. Oh, and that was one last thing that I wanted to show before we go. Alright, and I just wanted to say thanks to Rob from Time Machine Scale Models for getting this shop card out to me. If you're not subscribed to his channel, go ahead and get subscribed. He's got some good stuff going on, and it seems to me he and I got a similar kind of building style. I watch his videos and I'm like, dang, that's it's kind of like what I like to do. So I don't have much more to say. I wanted to show this off, put something up on the channel so you guys can see I'm still alive. I'm still working on stuff. Still working on the GTX, but in between I've got another G flavored car here, GTO, and I'm really excited about this. I'm excited about both of them, but this one's in my brain box right now, so I'm really feeling this one. All right, well, I appreciate you guys for tuning in, liking, subscribing. Hopefully there'll be more coming consistently. And I hope you guys stay safe. Enjoy your weekend. More to come soon.